be showing you how to make this beautiful leaf bowl. It's a very simple project. This is the finished product. To make our leaf bowl, we need a balloon, 40 to 50 artificial leaves, liquid glue, a small disposable cup or something to put your glue in, a paintbrush, a bowl, and gloves make it easier to clean your hand, keep your hands clean. We're going to get started. You want to blow up your balloon to your desired size and put it on the bowl, the balloon upside down. It would be helpful to put some kind of paper, newspaper, something underneath to keep everything from getting too messy. Getting everything ready. Here's the glue. What you're going to do is you're going to take one leaf at a time, dip your paintbrush in the glue, and paint the leaf. One side. And then you want to put the leaves on one end of the balloon, just on the top end, to make the size bowl that you want. And you just layer the leaves. It takes a little bit of time, but it's a very simple project. It doesn't really matter which direction you put the leaves unless the leaves seem to have a better side. You can put them with the good side facing the balloon or the good side facing out, whichever you prefer. I'm sure you can see why wearing gloves is advisable, because this is very messy, but very easy to do. Children could do this as well, with supervision. It's easiest to have everything ready before you start. So once you start, you don't really want to stop until it's all done. You'll want to turn it a little bit so you can get the other side. It's going to stick up a little bit, that's okay. And go back and add glue later. It doesn't have to be perfect. You just keep putting them on. Just keep layering them. It's okay if there's little holes in there. This isn't going to be food safe. This is for decorative purposes only. So there will be little gaps and holes, that's okay. I'm going to turn it again. You get a little faster, a little better at it as you go. Just keep layering. Takes a little bit of time, but it's so easy. And you just go down about halfway, a third to a halfway down with the leaves, depending on the size of the bowl that you want. Oh, it's stuck to my glove. If you used bigger leaves, you probably could use less. Depends how big they are and how big you blow up the balloon. I could blow up the balloon less and make a smaller bowl. Spot there I want to fill. You can go back in and fill empty spots too if you think you have too big a gap. But like I said, the finished product, it's okay if there's a few holes in it, a few little gaps, because it's for decorative purposes. Need some more on this side. Move that up a little bit. Don't want to touch it too much because it'll stick to your gloves. More on this side. I'm almost done. You want to go turn the bowl around and see if it's even. Doesn't have to be perfect, but I do want it to be a little bit even. See, I'm adding some extra glue on here. Put a few more on this side. The more glue you get on your gloves, the more they stick to your hands. Okay. You can see it's about halfway up the balloon. The bowl will not be flat on the bottom because of the rounded balloon once it's finished. That's okay with a little bit of weight of something, pine cones or whatever you want to stick in it. You can throw your keys in it, cell phone, whatever you want to use it for. It'll hold it. I wouldn't put anything too heavy in it though. See, so now I'm done putting the leaves on. Now I'm going to go in and just put a little extra glue in a couple places. You don't have to do this. Might be a couple leaves that are a little bent. I'm going to make it a little flatter. But I wouldn't fuss with it too much, because then it might start sticking to you too much, and then you'll have a problem. See? About maybe almost halfway down. So now you're going to let it sit for 2 to 3 days. Leave it alone. It'll be tempting, but you leave it alone. And then, like I showed you in the beginning, you pop the balloon, peel the balloon out of the bowl, and here's your finished product. Probably hard to see. This is the bottom. You could put something in there to make it flat. See, it's my cell phone. But this is the finished product. This is the bottom. This was the part that was on the balloon. Like this. You pop the balloon and then peel the balloon out, and here it is. Here's your bowl. There's a side view of the bowl so you can get an idea. It doesn't have to be perfectly even. But it's a fun project and super simple. Have fun.